You maniacs! You did it! You blew it up! God damn you all to hell in Heston, yada yada yada. It's a Planet of the Apes movie. I have to make that. I'm legally required. There's a form. Yeah. So, reference done. So, new Planet of the Apes movie. This is Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. Electric Boogaloo. Regenesis. Revengeance. What are the bad ones for when you have a subtitle on your movie? Resurgence is pretty bad. I just go through the Resident Evil movies and hit all of them. Anyways, so Kingdom, and we're going to leave it at, is the third or fourth, I forget, of the current James Franco origin Planet of the Apes franchise movie reboot series that's going on. Yeah, so I'm going to call this James Franco's verse because that's funny, and he's to blame for what happens in most of these films, for the most part. And I know it's not technically all his fault, but it's funnier to say it's James Franco's fault for the end of the world in these movies. Anywho. So what's this one about? I just skipped the previous movie because I saw the Franco one, I saw the one after that, which was okay. They were both fine. I skipped the one after that, and then that was this one. I think that's all the movies. Anyways. So what's this one about? Well, it's set several generations, 300 years according to the wiki, after the previous one. So last one finished off the Caesar plotline, and now we're seeing tribes of apes start making societies and such, and then stuff happens and a kingdom's involved. This movie was about half an interesting plot. The second half. First half, I realized midway through I was watching any generic JRPG hero origin story setup, complete with village getting razed and burned to the ground. And I was like, oh, I know where this is going. This is boring. I'm going to go get a popcorn and take a shit. Which order I did that in, that's for you to decide. But yeah, first half of this thing, boring, generic. You know this is going to go. Our protagonist monkey, named Noah. He does not have a huge beard and does not part the sea. There is sea involved, but he don't part it. Someone else does. He's our lead monkey. He is protagonist energy. Not too much to his character beyond a nice mama's boy monkey who wants to make his papa proud and his mama proud, and stuff happens, a plot happens, his village is burned to the ground, and then he has to go find the raiders who destroyed his village and kidnapped his family. And our plot is half the movie is trying to find the bad guy's lair. And this first half of the movie, I could have lost an entire 30 to 45 minutes of this entire film, and it would have been better for it. This is 2.5 hours. This is too long. Too much monkey in this monkey movie. I could have lost a good chunk of it. Because all the interesting stuff is in the back half. Now, I'm going to go into spoilers here. Because really, the interesting stuff is in the back half and involves the spoilers. So, you are warned on the monkey movie. My recommendation without going into spoilers, is a skip. Rental at best. It's not interesting enough to warrant theater for. If you're curious or you like the last couple of these, sure, go ahead, but you could wait till it's on a streaming thing. Or your local Blockbuster for that one that exists still in bumfuck Iowa, where the hell is that? Anywho, sorry Iowa. Sorry bumfuck. So the interesting part of this is we have some humans, and humans have been devolved into mute stupids, as you'd expect for this franchise. Except for that we have a smart human lady running around who's wearing clothes that clearly aren't as primitive as they should be, which is an immediate red flag for me. I'm like, oh, wait a second. That's not that's a smart human. That smart human's like a normal intelligence human. Oh, I already figured out what the twist is. But yes. So she's hiding the fact that she's a completely normal human in terms of intelligence. She was not affected by the virus that made everyone stupid and mute in this universe for the humans. She's part of a colony of humans. Survivors from the apocalypse who are in bunkers and stuff. And she has her own plot, and the plot basically is going to boil down to who gets to inherit the Earth, because humans, mostly James Franco, fucked it up. And the monkeys have moved in and are starting to take over and making it the kingdom of the planet, the planet of the apes kingdom. And who deserves to have it now? Because the humans fucked up, the monkeys want it, the monkeys are starting to progress, and should the surviving humans really stand in the way of this? That's our moral, I'm not sure if moral, but that's our quandary here. That's our question that Rod Serling would deliver if this was Twilight Zone episode. So that's the interesting part of the plot, and that's in the last roughly 30 minutes. You have a bad guy monkey who is just basically a warlord who wants to raise his people up to evolve them via finding more human technology and using it and conquering more and making more of a kingdom. And the title, Kingdom of the Apes. Which, interesting. Villain's fun, it's not super deep or anything. And the interesting part is our hero, Monkey, this guy's a warlord dictator who destroyed his home and kidnapped his family. He has some points in terms of what will ape society be, and what should it become, and how should it be ran, and how should it be taught. Should morals be there? Should humans even be involved, if at all? And his interaction with the one main human puts things in an interesting place. And we got to our ending, which is the ending setup, which is for more movies, of course it is more interesting of a setup than we have for the movie we just watched, which is a problem, because I would have preferred to skip this movie and go to the next one. Not great for the film I'm currently watching. That's annoying, honestly. This entire movie's plot could have been the first 30 minutes, first third of the next movie. You would have lost very little. It would have been compact, tight. It would have been better. Instead, you have a boring half of the first movie where you're just watching a generic hero's journey, then an interesting second half with some moral quandaries that it doesn't have enough time to work with, and the movie's done. And it's all like, hey, if we do another one of these, we're going to do the more interesting thing. Hint, hint, please watch the movie so we'll make more. Which, these are usually pretty good performers in the States and internationally. That's why they've already made several of these, and they keep making them. And this one probably is going to do just fine, so there probably will be another one of these. I might see the other one, next one, maybe. Rent. Probably a rental or stream. Whatever. What else about this thing? There's not that much else to talk about, just because neat concepts, doesn't do much with them. So, there are some doofy jokes regarding nods to the original franchise, which is kind of funny. All the actors in here are, except for the actual humans, the human actor has a CGI ape monkey motion capture thing going on, and in the face is clearly modeled on the actor and has their voice coming out of it. So all these apes resemble actors. I'm like, why does that monkey look familiar? Huh. Oh, it's that guy, but now he's a monkey. Ah, it's kind of a TF. Not really. Nah. Now think about monkey TF. I need to draw some more monkey TF. I haven't done that in years. Return to monkey. Monkey. Now, I'm in a giant litter box, and there's some scenery back there. I'm probably going to take a shit in front of it. So, have a good night. Be safe. Bye-bye, etc. Join my Patreon. Ooh, watch my other YouTube videos. Ooh, I'm going to try to get in the costume and do some more videos soon. I've been lazy, and I have a 9-to-5. I am tired. So I'm not always in the mood to get into the full costume. Sorry. I know a certain one of you, Escher, wants me glued into that thing 24/7, which, valid, but I can't do that right now. Maybe in the future. So, good night, bye-bye, poop-poots, toot-toots. I'm going to take a shit. Later.